You. So good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the 1023rd day of continuous and uninterrupted Zoom session of Ifph. Let us start today's proceedings with a silent prayer for 1 minute. Thank you. Today we have with us Dr. Sreenivasan, MD Homeopathy, visiting Professor Shivaraj Homeopathy Medical College as a guest. His MD, his speaker is the various conferences in Canada and India, practicing at Chennai and Salem. 22 years experience, and the subject is Psychiatry, BBCR, LSMC. On behalf of Ifph, I am welcoming you, sir. You can have the platform for next 45 minutes. It's over to you. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. It's all right, sir. I can just talk.
Yes, okay, no problem.
Not a problem, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. So the idea is cure of psychiatric disease with homeopathic remedy. The reference book used is BBCR, and the technique is location, sensation, modality, and concomitant. A complete symptom. We commonly use location, sensation, modality, concomitant technique in bodily symptoms, physical symptoms. The same we can use with mind disease also. That is the basic idea. And this concept of complete symptom with location, sensation, modality, and concomitant.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, sir.
Could you please open your camera?
You want to see me?
Yes, of course, sir. Because there is no screen sharing, so kindly open your camera.
Okay, I thought hearing, listening is okay. I will open. Okay.
That's good.
Okay. So,
Again, gone.
yes, I think I am available. You are able to. Okay, sir.
Okay, right. Yeah.
Okay. Now, so the idea of location, sensation, modality, concomitant, first introduced by Boninghosen, and the idea of generalization. And this mind chapter is very nicely presented in Boger Boninghosen characteristics and repertory, and but less used. So we'll take one case, explore this repertory, and see the method that is used, so that everybody who is following this can try this technique where the result was not there using the method they already knew. Okay. So let us consider mind also as an organ, like we see liver, spleen, kidney, stomach, pancreas, heart, lung, brain, anything. We see mind also as an organ and apply LSMC to this mind organ where the mind is diseased. Okay. So in this book, the chapter is mind chapter. We take mind as location, the problem in the mind as sensation complaint, and the chapter has aggravation, amelioration modalities, and single concomitant. Instead of using single concomitant, we will use from various chapters where mind rubrics are given as concomitants. In this case today, the concomitant chapter is sweat. Okay. So I think all of you can open in your mobile or laptop the website that I suggest and see for yourself HOMEOINT So, as usual, instead of presenting too many cases, I wish to introduce method to the audience so they get interested to learn the method, become familiar with the book, and apply in more cases and get success by themselves. So this is the website. If you click open, you see two columns on the left and right. On the left, if you gradually raise the screen, you will find Bonning-Olsen repertoire. So click open Bonning-Olsen repertory. It takes you to Bonning-Olsen's repertory. And in the screen, you will find on top Materia Medica of Remedies, and below that repertory chapters. So keep a paper and pen ready with you. As we discuss the case, you write down whatever remedy that comes to your mind, and finally see what has come in this case and check. Because most of us are Materia Medica practitioners, some use repertory meticulous. So you have opened homeoint.org and Bonning-Olsen repertory, and opening that you find mind chapter. On top you have Materia Medica section. If you raise the screen, you find repertory sections. The first chapter is mind and disposition. So this is about the website, the repertory, and the chapter. We'll go further into the slide. Now, there is something called a common and characteristic. Hahnemann says, where homeopathy begins, use characteristics in the case to prescribe. Say headache is common, fever common, chills common, stomach pain common. All these are common things. So what makes it characteristic? You made more and more components, you add more and more components to that, it becomes characteristic. I read Hahnemann's organ on chronic diseases, Materia Medica Pura, lesser writings. All these I'm not able to get clear-cut definition or understanding of what he means by characteristic. When I read Life and Letters of Hahnemann by T.L. Bradford, this book is also available on the same website, Life and Letters of Hahnemann, T.L. Bradford. We get to understand comparatively what was it he was facing in his time in medical world. Therefore, he emphasized on adding more components and called it a characteristic symptom. Therefore, to differentiate a specific remedy from other remedies and to give only one remedy at a time. This concept of what is characteristic is explained clearly in Kent's lesser writings, chapter 63. Kent gives so many very good examples there. This Kent lesser writings is also available in
screen sharing.
So it is all right, sir. If people listen to the concept and go to the website.
Yes, excuse me, Dr. Hubert De Silva will share screen, sir.
Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. Oh, so in the same website, you can see T.L. Bradford's Hahnemann's Life and Letters, which gives a fantastic account of what actually Hahnemann is trying to mean by characteristic. We get a glimpse of that, so we understand the concept better. And many examples are given by Kent in his lesser writings, chapter 63. This book is also available in the same website. US can see the book online freely anytime and read the chapter. It is a fantastic chapter where Kent gives so many excellent examples of what
Excuse
it
me,
means.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Hubert is start a screen sharing, sir.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Yes.
So in the website, you can see the same book also, where Ken gives so many beautiful examples of what is meant by characteristics. Now, characteristics, we have broadly two types. Say you want to identify a person and you have never met him or her, and they are coming out of the railway station. There are 2,000 people. You have to identify or spot the person. We will tell you clues. Suppose this is the color of the shirt, full sleeve, half sleeve, with collar, without collar. This is the pocket size. This will be the style. So you take one feature, add more and more and more component to that. In that way, you can identify the person. That is type 1. Type 2, you can say what is the color of the hair, color of the shirt, color of the pant, footwear, bag, and eye color. So many features, small features about so many things. That is type number 2. In the same way, identifying a similar remedy can also be done by description of single symptom with more components or adding more symptom with less components. Okay, so single symptom, more components, make it more and more and more characteristic. Working out with that single point also, we can find out what is the curative remedy, what is the similar remedy that will do the curative job. So we will take up one example case today. So as we progress, you write down the remedy. The case, I am not telling it in full. The case is taken in the usual way of chronic case taking, preliminary data, details of present symptoms with location, sensation, modality concomitant as far as possible, physical generals, mental generals, past illness, life space, mind, and all that. In the usual way, the case is taken. So please understand, even though I'm presenting only the crux of the case, all this background work is done. And from that, I have extracted the essential point that we are going to discuss today.
ഒരു ബ്ലൂ കളറുള്ള സൈറ്റ് കാണിക്കുന്നു, അവിടെ നിന്ന് ക്ലിക്ക് ചെയ്ത് നോക്കിയാണ്.
Or you can open a new screen and type the website and share it, sir. If you click open, if it opens, it's okay. Otherwise, you open a new window, type the website address and share.
ഓപ്പൺ ആവുന്നില്ലല്ലേ?
Sometimes it gets stuck, it doesn't open. If you are able to, yeah. Now you just type the website name, sir. www.homeoint.org. Just type it. It opens.
സൈറ്റ് അല്ല, www.homo.
Not HOMEO. You type on the browser screen, not in the search. You type still in the top. Browsing window, not search window.
Dr. Hubert, you are muted. Please unmute. Yes, doctor.
Is it, sir?
No. Sreenivasan, sir.
Please, www. Dot. You are muted, sir. Please.
INT.org.
INT.
HO.
International. HOMEO. HOMEO.
HO
MEOINT
I
dot
I yeah.
NT international INT
It-
dot
it-
.org.
org.
ORG.
That's
Yes.
all. Enter.
Search.
Enter. Homeopathic International, isn't it, sir?
Yes, sir. Click open that. See, it opens. Beautiful. Now you raise the screen. You have left. Yes. On the left column, you can find Boninghosen repertory.
Where is it? Left side.
It is there on the left side or on the right side also. You can find it easily on the left.
Yeah.
Click open. Excellent. So on top, you see that is Materia Medica section, and below that is repertory section. Okay. Now, our patient being a psychiatric patient, in the mind chapter, just click open mind. In the mind chapter, you have mind rubrics followed by aggravation, amelioration, and concomitant. The mind chapter has these things. On top left, you see what are the sub chapters there. On the top left, in blue letters. Correct, sir? On top left, you have the mind chapter, mind, time, aggravation, amelioration, and concomitants. This is in mind chapter BBCM. Okay, now our patient is a psychiatric patient and taking allopathic medicine for years together with a specific diagnosis. Let us not bother more about the diagnosis. The role of diagnosis is very, very, very small when coming to treatment and taking that into totality and total. It has a role, but it is quite small, whether it is mind disease or organ disease, diabetes, hypertension, ischemic heart disease, malignancy, whatever it is. So here, in the same way, patient had a certain diagnosis and on treatment with allopathic medicine for several years. At this point, they came. Okay. So when patient come with allopathic treatment, whether it is body disease or mind disease, the common options I give them, you take only homeopathy, you take allopathy and homeopathy, or you take homeopathy, SOS allopathy. I leave it to their choice because of their circumstances and other things. Okay. So same way, I suggested this to the parents also. If you are confident and you can manage crisis, you can take only homeopathy and stay with homeopathic remedy only, we can manage. Or you take homeopathy, if complaints are not coming under control and patient is becoming violent, not reacting quickly to homeopathic remedy, give SOS allopathy medicine, or you give allopathy also and homeopathy, and as patient improves, will gradually reduce and stop allopathy medicine, continue with. This is the suggestion I gave. They opted allopathy plus homeopathy. So the point noticed by the patient relative or father and mother, patient is extremely angry, rage. That is a problem of patient. If patient is having rage, now you write down what are the most likely remedy that you will give. You write in your paper or sheet or note, whatever. Now, rage is common. we saw we want to make it characteristic. To make it characteristic, we'll add more components. The interesting point noted by the parents, the rage is more when the patient wakes up from sleep, whether it is in the morning or in the afternoon. If patient gets spells of rage, intense anger, if it is 10 times, out of that 10 times, 8 times, it is when the patient wakes up. This, interestingly, they have observed. Point number 2 and point number 3, when that intense anger is present, patient is having profuse sweating, not in other times. When the fan is on, AC is on, whether it is winter season, rainy season, whatever may be the season, patient gets profuse sweat. So we get 3 components. Number 1, rage is there in morning or afternoon or any time on waking up, and during rage spell, the person has sweating. Okay, so here the location is mind, the sensation complaint is rage, the modality is on awakening, the concomitant is sweat. Is this clear up to this point? So we are taking a lessons. Location mind, sensation complaint rage, modality on awakening aggravation, concomitantly sweat. So mind also, if we very carefully listen, very carefully watch, patients and relatives tell this very casually in a passing note. You have to catch it up and use it wherever this is available. If it is not available, the approach will be different. Where this is available, we'll take it up. So now you write down the remedies that comes to your mind. Rage remedies, on awakening aggravation remedies, with the sweat remedies, and the remedy you will prescribe from your materia medica understanding when this is the totality of the case. Okay, now we'll see one by one. Let us display in the screen. So please go to the mind. Rubrics are given in alphabetical order. So you can easily locate rage, R. Click R. You will come to mind chapter, mind. Click R. It opens to raving, raging. The remedies are anacardium, arsenic, belladonna, cantharis, cuprum metallicum, secalcar, and stramonium. So this is rubric number 1. Mind, raging, raving, anacardium, arsenic, belladonna, cantharis, cuprum, secale, stramonium. One caution: not to use favorite remedies, high grade remedies, high mark remedies, commonly used remedies that usually lead to failure. You may hit a success, but the failure percentage is small. So mind, raging, raving, remedy. That is sensation complaint. Number 1. The modality. Patient relatives told it is in the morning. Now we have to find out awaking, not morning, awaking on. So mind chapter, click open, aggravation. It takes us to alphabetical aggravation topics. Awaking on. Mind, aggravation, awaking on. So here you can write down only those remedies that is present in raging, raving only. This way you can reduce your manual labor and save time. So combine raging, raving with aggravation, awaking on. So remedy is now narrowed down. Remedy list is lesser. Done. Now we will look for, during anger spell, the person is having profuse sweating. Let us see whether mind chapter has sweat as concomitant. Open mind. There is a subchapter called concomitant. Click open. It has only most general as concomitant, single. In this circumstance, what I do, will go back one step. Instead of taking remedies from concomitant under mind, just go back to main repertory page. Main repertory page. Still main page, sir. Main page in the repertory. Open BBCR, just the main page. Go to the top left, it shows main. You click main, top left main. Yes, thank you. Now you raise the screen, you keep raising the screen. On left, you will come to sweat chapter. You keep raising the screen. On your left of the screen, you will find the sweat chapter. You are able to see. Raise the screen. Find out sweat chapter. Yes, you are right, sir. You have done correctly. You raise the screen. Keep raising. Yes, yes. Keep raising. Slowly read the chapters in red letter. You will find a sweat. Chill, fever, sweat. It comes in red color.
Yes, now it's, yeah.
Yeah, click open sweat chapter. In sweat chapter, top left, you find concomitant. You click in blue letter, top left, concomitant. Here, the sweat concomitant that opens is mind, correct? In mind, you can locate rage. Sweat chapter, mind concomitant, subrubric is rage. Slowly raise the screen. You will find rage. You are able to see, sir?
No.
Slowly, you will do it slowly because you are new to it. Sweat chapter, subchapter concomitant. Under that you find mind, and in mind you will find rage. And the rage is given in blue color. Oversensitiveness, peevishness, rage, restlessness. Chapter sweat, click concomitant. In that, what opens first is
It's
mind concomitant.
alternating. In that section, you can see slightly
Yes.
go down. Slowly.
Raise the page and you see in blue letter rage.
Yes, it is there. Yes, it is there. Yeah.
Exactly, sir.
Yes.
And now you write the remedies here. which is present in 2 previous rubrics. That is enough. The only remedy that comes is belladonna. Mind, rage, aggravation awaking on. This is called breach concomitant. This is the word I coined. This is called breach concomitant. So if you find the concomitant fever chapter for mind, you go to fever mind concomitant, cough concomitant, sweat concomitant, chill concomitant, whatever is there in the patient. So the remedy that came up, location mind, sensation complaint rage, modality for rage on awaking, the concomitant is sweat. So we use it from this chapter, breach. So actually it is whenever patient is having profuse sweat, patient is having rage. We use it ulta. It works. This is called breach concomitant. So is it clear, sir? So a chronic case is taken in the same way like preliminary, present complaint with all details, physical generals, mental generals, life space, past illnesses, family history and all that. And the extract is mind LSMC when the patient is on psychiatric drugs also. The remedy that came up is belladonna. Now let us see, come to the slide. What happened to the patient after giving belladonna. So web page is www.homeoint.org. It contains so many beautiful books. You can see it free online. Very, very excellent website. Now come back to slideshow. Share the slide. Slide number 3. Yes. So the remedy belladonna, I started on LM1 potency in liquid. I give LM potencies in water and RS mixture, not in direct pills. And this works with great advantage. Patient was taking allopathy medicine also. Then gradually LM2, LM3, LM4. Gradually patient was showing consistent improvement, more so compared to only with allopathy medicine. Okay. When LM4 was over, patient came out with a skin disease which he suffered in the past 2 years before the onset of this psychiatric disease. That's a beautiful sign that your remedy is correct, potency dosage is correct, patient is in the curative path. So this I observed in many cases where I feel more happy and comfortable, more sure. A past disease comes up, which was most likely to be the cause of present chronic disease. An unusual discharge, but no debility. If patient gets profuse discharge, it should be accompanied by improving energy levels, improvement in present symptoms, improvement in test reports. Patient becoming weak, no change in present complaints, test reports are growing worse is a bad sign. Let us be very clear and watch this sharply. Unusual discharge, improvement in present symptoms, improvement in energy levels, improvement in test reports, then it is a good sign. And a reversal of pathology, old symptom reappearing with amelioration in present complaints, improvement in energy level, improvement in test report, and need for less and less dose of allopathic medicine. This is a sure sign that our remedy is working and patient is being helped. Now, what to do when the old symptom reappear or a discharge reappear? That's a vital question. When the old symptom reappear, most commonly it indicates a characteristic totality. When an old symptom reappear, it indicates characteristic totality usually. If a characteristic totality appear and it indicates another remedy, give that remedy. If the old symptom reappear and it clearly indicates a new remedy, give that new remedy. If the old symptom reappearing, not indicating any new remedy clearly, continue with the same remedy. Is this clear, sir? The thumb rule is, if the old symptom reappearing gives a clear-cut characteristic and it indicates a new remedy, change the remedy. If the old symptom reappearing is not showing a clear-cut change of remedy, a clear-cut characteristic, continue with the same remedy, which has already helped. Very rarely, the old symptom reappearing may have same characteristic of present remedy also. That is what happened in this case. So at this point, the old symptom reappeared, showed clear-cut characteristic of belladonna again. So I have not changed the remedy. As this old symptom reappeared, I asked the patient and relative to stop the allopathic medicine completely. As they are able to see sensible improvement in patient, now they are confident and cooperative. They said, okay, we will stop the allopathic medicine. They have completely stopped the allopathic medicine. And I went up with belladonna LM5, LM6, LM7, and LM8. This happened and followed for a period of 2 or 3 years time, and patient did extremely well, and there was no relapses and no need for taking any allopathic medicine. And patient is still in touch, and I requested them to take LM belladonna SOS. Okay, so the concept, the case in nutshell, mind is used as an organ. BBCR repertory has location, sensation, modality, concomitant of mind chapter. It has mind rubrics with time modality. With time modality is usually zone wise: morning, forenoon, afternoon, evening, night, midnight after, and all that. And then condition modalities: aggravation, amelioration, concomitant as a single modality, single rubric. And wherever it is clearly present in the patient, I use breach concomitant. I have shown you an example. You go to sweat chapter, there under mind, you see the present symptom of the patient. So LSMC, and we started on not to use favorite remedy, high grade remedy, high mark remedy. The success percentage is usually weak. If you are lucky and if it is a curative remedy, patient may have result. Otherwise, it is less likely. This is one technique. There are several methods of solving psychiatric cases, and bother less and less about the diagnosis and duration, all the prognosis, which allopathic doctors say. If the doctor is confident and skilled enough, you can stop allopathic medicine directly. Otherwise, patient circumstances doesn't allow, or if the doctor is slightly doubtful also, not to do that. Allow the patient to take the medication, whatever they're already taking, gradually taper and stop, along with patient's cooperation, concurrence, and significant improvement in results, along with some homeopathic indications. The homeopathic indications are reappearance of old symptom, which is most likely the cause of the present symptoms, or an unusual discharge, along with improvement in symptoms, improvement in energy levels, improvement in test reports also. If the test reports are negative or bad, the energy is weak, and the patient is debilitated, and the discharge is there, then the remedy is wrong. You have to immediately intervene. Okay? So this is the method, this is the case, this is the result.
Yes, sir. It's a wonderful, brilliant presentation, and of course, it will lead to more and more informations in the homeopathy. This is a major work, a monumental work, unfortunately underutilized. It's time for discussion. Those who would like to participate can raise your hand. A lot of points are discussed. Yes, Boger-Boniasen's repertory, and I think the highlight of this presentation is just mentioned about the characteristic totality is indicating that any new medicine, new remedy, we can go to that. That's an important point.
Yes, sir.
Often what happens is that only one or two symptoms is reappearing. You just mentioned about, so it is always, it is majority of cases, you just stick on to the same medicine, same remedy. That's the most important thing. Then you said about the breeze concomitant. I think that is quite novel to me. Could you please explain once again that?
Yes, sir. For example, BBCR repertory largely construction style is location, sensation, modality, and concomitant. If we don't find the concomitant in that chapter we are dealing with, in this case, mind is the chapter, the concomitant is sweat. It is not available under mind. What I did is I went to sweat chapter and found mind under that as a concomitant.
Okay, yes. Yes. Well, we heard about this. I think Kalium is a medicine born out of breeze presentation. I think it was mentioned by hearing. So just after that, I just hearing is a nice presentation. And Dr. Hubert De Silva raised the hand. Dr. Hubert, please. He was really struggled and suffered a lot. Yes, Dr. Hubert.
Doctor, it was a very nice presentation, and we are always going after several things. But I am very much confused, sir. If each and every person gives importance to something, I think that if you are giving some importance to some symptoms and some personalities of that person, or the changes taken place in that person, but if I see in my eyes, through my eyes, I may give sometimes maybe a different angle. I may watch and look on a different angle. So, what you about you want to say about it?
Definitely yes. And for every problem, there are different approaches, and everything works interestingly. Therefore, my request is where you met with failure, you try this. I agree with you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
We can see the concomitant perspiration in his forehead during the presentation. He was struggling to reach with you. Okay, but
Anxiety,
yes,
anticipation, wet
yes,
forehead.
yes, that's I was watching
That
that.
is the
Now,
totality.
Dr. Harinath, please unmute. Dr.
Yes, sir. Actually, these three lists, when I was comparing for common remedies, I found arsenic alb also, but I didn't understand how we eliminated arsenic alb and chosen belladonna.
Good.
Is it, sir? But I did careful repetition and only
Mm,
belladonna.
I just cut and pasted mind, rage, raving, raging. Anacardium, arsenic alb, bell is there. Aggravation and awakening also has arsenic alb in the second row after argentum metallicum, and the sweat concomitant also aconite, arsenic, bell. So all the three lists, arsenic alb also is there.
Okay. So in
I
spite
thought
of my
maybe color code. I thought
no,
you used some color code. Blue color is
no,
common in the belladonna.
no, sir. Then in spite of my mistake, patient improved.
Yes. We can only say it's a remedy when it improves the case. Yes. Even the otherwise.
I don't use grades, marks to select a remedies.
Yes. Okay. Now it's Dr. Hariharan. Let's Dr. Hariharan, please.
it is quite new for me. So wonderful way how you find out the remedy. Really appreciating. Suppose my doubt is that suppose we are not getting the concomitants, which is the alternate way.
There are two common techniques I use, sir. When patient is better, that is called that interval period, I use his state during that interval period and prescribe a remedy, or I use clear-cut physical generals, include it in totality and prescribe, sir. So it may be a craving, it may be an aversion, it may be a sleep position.
Correct, correct. Good.
So I use either that physical general. If female patient, if there is a reliable menstrual concomitant, I use that one. Or when patient is clinically asymptomatic, the points during that I take and prescribe.
That means personality and temperament, the fear, ailments modality. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Very much, sir. Please.
See, ailments modality, the lying position, and the thermal reaction.
Yes, those things can be used, sir.
That way also we can prescribe this exact medicine. I think it's so.
Yes, sir. Exactly.
Very good. Very good, doctor. I appreciate you.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Definitely, this indicates a comprehensive knowledge on the philosophy of homeopathy. You should have not only non-subject, but all subjects has got its own philosophy. A lot of reading is needed. A lot of reflection is needed. That's all. That it all indicates. Not just academic knowledge is not sufficient. Now, Ahmad sir raised the hand. Sir, please, you can unmute. He's a patient listener. Yes, sir, please.
Sir, good evening. Our Dr. Hubert sir raised about the personal errors like this. So I think in homeopathy, the chances are less. There are errors of technical or personal or sampling. There are so many types of error, and personal error is more common as per the knowledge and different countries' syllabus, and also the personal habit of reading and review. So I think in homeopathy, sir, it is very less, because the treating physician is using his observation and doing. And all the best, sir. Dr. Sreenivasan, sir, very nice presentation. And I appreciate you. Stay blessed, sir. Thank you very much, sir. And if you want, kindly show your contact number, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Sure.
Nice words of appreciation from Ahmad Hassan sir from Saudi Arabia. And as is pointed out that a lot of methods are there. If you strictly following that method, there are little chance of errors. Every report has got its own method. But what is unfortunate is that the 5.5 years course is not at all sufficient. In fact, it should have been 10 years course, because we are studying almost all subjects except the pharmacology and the anesthesia in the graduation level. But almost all our topics in the MBA is the same textbooks we are following. In addition to that, we are studying another extensive subject than these things. That is the most important point, and it is beyond the scope of often our brain. Dr. Hubert, yes.
Hello, sir. There is an, I remember, there is one test, ink blot test, ink. We are putting some ink on a paper and we will fold it. And whenever we open that, there is a picture, we can see a picture. It may show in a psychiatrical examination, the demonstrator will show the photograph to the picture to everybody. So each and every person will have his own way of explanation for it. Somebody says that it is like a cobweb. Somebody says that it is like a brain. Somebody says that it is like a garden. So each and every person, yes, if a poet seeing in a different way, a psychiatrist see in a different way, a philosopher see it in a different way. These are the individuality of each and every personality. So a doctor may have also, if his experiences will reflect in the thought process of his seeing that image. So I think that each and every way is right, but we have to reach. Who is reaching the exact point that is near to the exact point? That is what we can say. Hahnemann says that it is the simillimum. I think so. Similar and simillimum. So we all try for the best. Thank you all.
If anybody would like to participate, 2 to 3 minutes remaining.
Thanks to the doctor who pointed out arsenic belladonna. It's a very good point.
Yes,
Thanks.
he's definitely a scrupulous observer. Such persons are most needed in homeopathy. He's watching all these things. Dr. Harinath, it was an older version of the wise method of Dr. Shankaran to analyze patient's mind. Yes. Okay. This is that's the specialty of this platform.
Think that it is the revelation. Once I read that, don't go after your knowledge. You go to insight and wisdom. This is the two things, insight and wisdom. We have to always, a doctor should have go to acquire the knowledge or the wisdom and insight. That may lead more. We can learn everything. We can have good knowledge, but don't go after knowledge. That is, I think that it is right. What do you say about it, sir? Sreenivasan, sir?
Yes, I agree.
Okay. Yes. And of course, homeopathy is a broad science beyond all concepts or philosophies. It's a natural science. So there are every chance of getting some sort of confusion or errors. So what is needed is you just go with the master. He's always there. The philosophy is there. There's no need of any confusion. And we all know that the medicines are quality medicines, single medicines is everywhere available. There are no chance of errors. Moreover, it will not create any complications. That's most important. And it's time to wind up the session. May I invite Hariharan sir to express a lot of thanks. Sir, we will definitely have you once again. Yes, sir, please.
Okay, doctor, your wonderful experience regarding this Boninghasan repertory is highly what I should say, it is very great. It is very great. You come with another class to
Sure.
our forum, sir. We are really appreciating you. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Good night, sir. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Dr. Ganesh, any announcements for tomorrow's program?
Tomorrow we will have a session from Dr.
Mukesh, isn't it?
S.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So that's also a nice presentation that was there in the first part. I think, would you please make a second session of Dr. Sreenivasan, continuation of this program. Dr. Sreenivasan, would you, which date is convenient for you? Because a lot of persons are patiently waiting for part 2.
Sure, sir. Sure, we will discuss, sir. Sure.
Yes. Okay. So we'll arrange a date and the
Sure.
A few days that will be announced later.
Sure.
With that remark and conclusion, a nice presentation all the way. Homeopathy needs more and more deliberations and reflections and studies because of vast science, and it is capable of handling the problems of these 700 plus people in different ages. And tomorrow is, of course, the World Yoga Day, the 21st June. And we are also welcoming all these moves because it improves the dynamic science, the quality of mind, the quality of physics, all these things. The remark, let me conclude today's English edition. Hope you to meet the same day tomorrow. Till then, goodbye. And it is all Dr. Thanesh or Dr. Shaila. Who is it?
Sir, I shall do it.
Yes, okay. This is all Dr. Thanesh for a continuation program in Malayalam.
Thank you, sir.